Ancient peoples around the world have used a wide variety of innovative and sometimes surprising tools that reflect their ingenuity, adaptability, and understanding of their environment. Here are 10 notable examples across different cultures. 1. Antia Mechanism, Ancient Greece. The Antikythera mechanism is an ancient Greek analog computer and orrery used to predict astronomical positions and eclipses for calendrical and astrological purposes. Discovered in a shipwreck off the coast of the Greek island Antikythera, it dates back to around 100 BC. Its complexity was so advanced that nothing comparable was invented for another 1,000 years. 2. Quo Inka Empire. The Inca civilization used a system of knotted strings called quipu or quipu for record keeping and possibly even as a form of written language. The arrangement of knots and the color, type, and position of the string encoded information that was critical for managing their empire, such as census data and resource allocation. 3. Baghdad Battery, Mesopotamia. The so-called Baghdad Battery refers to a set of terracotta pots discovered in the area of modern-day Iraq that date back to the Sassanid period, 224 to 640 AD. These pots contained a copper cylinder and an iron rod, which some hypothesize could have been used as a galvanic cell for electroplating gold onto silver, though this use is speculative and debated among historians and archaeologists. 4. Stone spheres of Costa Rica. The pre-Columbian peoples in what is now Costa Rica created over 300 petrospheres, commonly known as the stone spheres of Costa Rica. Ranging in size from a few centimeters to over 2 meters in diameter, their purpose remains a mystery, with theories suggesting they might have been used for astronomical purposes, as status symbols, or simply as artistic expressions. 5. Shadu, Ancient Egypt. The Shadu is an ancient hand-operated device for lifting water, invented in ancient Egypt and widely used in the Mesopotamian region. It consists of a long pivoting beam with a bucket at one end and a counterweight at the other. It was crucial for irrigation and contributed significantly to the agricultural productivity of ancient civilizations. 6. Boomerang, Indigenous Australians. While often associated with sport or recreation today, the boomerang was used by Indigenous Australians for hunting. They crafted returning boomerangs for play, sport, and music making, but also non-returning boomerangs, which were larger and used to hunt a variety of game. 7. Aeolipile, Ancient Greece. An aeolipile, also known as a hero's engine, is a simple bladeless radial steam turbine which spins when the central water container is heated. Invented by Hero of Alexandria, it was more of a novelty than a practical tool, but it represented one of the first recorded attempts at creating engine-powered movement. 8. Obsidian tools, various cultures. Many ancient cultures, including those in Mesoamerica, Easter Island, and even the Neolithic peoples in Europe, used obsidian, a naturally occurring volcanic glass, to create sharp blades, arrowheads, and surgical tools. Its edges can be sharper than even the best steel scalpels, making it an incredibly surprising and effective tool for surgery and precision cutting. 9. Roman concrete, Ancient Rome. The ancient Romans invented a type of concrete that has withstood the test of time, often faring better than modern concrete in terms of durability. Roman concrete, known as opus caementicum, was made from a mixture of lime mortar, water, and volcanic ash, particularly pozzolana ash, from the areas around Naples. What's surprising about this ancient material is its resistance to erosion, particularly by seawater, which makes it incredibly durable. Many ancient Roman piers, breakwaters, and buildings made with this concrete are still standing today. The chemical composition of Roman concrete has been a topic of study and admiration in modern times, as scientists and engineers look to ancient practices for sustainable and long-lasting building materials. 10. South-pointing chariot, Ancient China. The south-pointing chariot was an ancient Chinese mechanical device that functioned as a non-magnetic directional compass vehicle. Despite the absence of magnets, it was cleverly designed to always point south using differential gearing. As the chariot moved, a figure or pointer would maintain its orientation, regardless of the turns and twists of the chariot's path. This was achieved by a system of gears that counted the rotations of the wheels and translated this into the consistent movement of the figure. Invented during the Han Dynasty, around 200 BC to 200 AD, the south-pointing chariot was not only a technological marvel of its time, but also a symbol of status and an aid in navigation over long distances. The exact mechanisms and gear ratios used in the original chariots remain a matter of historical intrigue, as no complete surviving examples are known. These are just a few examples of the many ingenious and sometimes enigmatic tools created by ancient civilizations. Many of these tools reveal that our ancestors were resourceful and creative, solving everyday problems with the materials and knowledge they had at hand. Your support means the world to us. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to stay tuned for more exciting content in the future. Thank you for being a part of our community.